Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. What does this data say? I'm Ajay Prakash. Today's episode is not about praising Donald Trump, and it is not about attacking Narendra Modi simply for the sake of criticism. This episode is about power, how it is exercised, how it is perceived, and how it quietly slips away in public view. Because for the first time in 11 years, Narendra Modi is not fighting an election. He is not even fighting the opposition in the usual sense. He is fighting something far more damaging. He is fighting for embarrassment. Not embarrassment whispered in drawing rooms, not embarrassment buried in editorials, but embarrassment that is public, viral, relentless, and humiliating. And what makes this moment different is one simple fact: Modi has no answers. And when Narendra Modi has no answers, the carefully constructed political persona collapses. Because his leadership was never built on debate or explanation, it was built on invincibility. And today, that invincibility is gone. Let us be absolutely clear about something. This is not merely a story about Trump embarrassing Modi abroad. This is a story about how Modi is now trying to survive politically inside India after his global image has been punctured. Forever, Narendra Modi has avoided unscripted press conferences. Now he avoids directly naming Trump. He avoids rebutting Trump's claims, and more importantly, he avoids explaining anything to the Indian public. Why is that? Because every explanation would require an admission of weakness. And weakness is something Modi's political brand was never designed to accommodate. So silence has become his shield. But silence in politics is not interpreted as dignity, it is interpreted as defeat. Narendra Modi's greatest political strength was never legislation, it was never governance, it was never institutional reform, it was image control. And that image has now collapsed into mockery. Today, social media in India is flooded with memes that would have been unthinkable a few years ago. The 56-inch chest is no longer a symbol of strength, it is a punchline. The Vishwaguru slogan is no longer aspirational, it is ironic. Old speeches are being replayed with new captions, Trump's words are being overlaid on Modi's bravado. And for the first time, Modi is not feared, he is being laughed at. This matters more than many people realize because Modi practices image first politics, and in image first politics, once a strong man becomes meme material, authority drains away almost instantly. A leader who becomes a meme stops being feared, and once fear is gone, control soon follows. Let us establish the pattern. Trump doesn't mock Modi once and moves on. He returns to the same story again and again and again. And each time the script is identical. Trump portrays himself as the decider, Modi is shown as the reactor. India is reduced to a pressure point. This is not casual banter because in politics, repetition hardens perception. When an insult is repeated often enough, it becomes accepted memory. Trump says he stopped an India Pakistan war, the operation which is referred to as Operation Sindoor, by threatening Modi with trade sanctions. Think about what this implies. It suggests that India's military decisions are externally controlled, India's prime minister can be economically blackmailed, and India blinked under American pressure. Whether this claim is true or false is almost irrelevant because Modi did not shut it down publicly and immediately. In diplomacy, what you don't deny decisively gets silently accepted. Unchallenged claims don't remain claims, they become beliefs. Then came the line that shattered the strongman image. Trump says Modi wanted to meet him badly, and Trump mocks it as, "May I see you, sir?" That one sentence did more damage than 100 policy disagreements because it recast Modi from a decisive leader to a supplicant seeking approval. And once that image enters public imagination, no amount of chest thumping speeches can erase it. Strong leaders don't get narrated like interns waiting outside offices. Next, humiliation. The Trump administration claimed the India US trade deal collapsed because Modi did not call Trump personally. A nation of 1.4 billion reduced to a missed phone call narrative. India later denies it. But diplomacy is not a courtroom, it's a theater, and the audience has already seen the play. Trump looked ignored, Modi looked evasive, India looked disorganized. Why has Modi not come out openly and said that the deal was not in India's favor, therefore I did not approve it? Timing matters more than denial. Whether these claims are true or false has become secondary, and Modi allowed that narrative to take root. Naturally, the opposition senses blood. They are no longer just criticizing policy, they are questioning Modi's authority itself. They are asking who really decides India's strategic action. They are asking who threatened trade sanctions. They are asking who speaks for India today. These questions are no longer fringe provocations. They are becoming part of mainstream political discourse, and Modi has nothing to say in response. This is where Modi's problem stops being political and starts becoming existential. Because as Trump's public browbeating intensified, no one powerful rushed to defend Narendra Modi in India. Not forcefully, not clearly, not decisively. There was no coordinated response from the Sangh Parivar, no ideological counter offensive, no authoritative voice drawing a red line. In Indian politics, attacks from opponents are expected. Silence from allies is devastating. And then came a signal that cannot be ignored. When Mohan Bhagwat publicly reiterated that people should step aside after the age of 75, it was not an abstract philosophical statement. Everyone understood the subtext. The principle had been selectively ignored earlier. Reviving it now was not coincidence, it was communication. The RSS does not confront leaders publicly, it operates through coded discipline. This was not meant for the public, it was meant for Modi. A reminder that no individual is indispensable. Then came the organizational blow. It is widely alleged that in political circles that Modi was not allowed to appoint a BJP president of his choosing. Instead, the RSS intervened, checked further consolidation, and imposed a compromised arrangement. The result is perhaps the weakest BJP president the party has seen in decades. A figure with no independent authority, no mass standing, no capacity to project strength. For a leader known for absolute control, this is unprecedented. When such a leader accepts a weak organizational head, it means only one thing: the power has shifted. The RSS is no longer betting everything on Modi's persona. It is insulating the organization, reducing dependence on one man, preparing quietly for a future beyond him. This is not removal, this is containment. And containment always comes before transition. Trump alone did not cause this collapse. Modi's own conduct abroad played a big role. replacing diplomacy with spectacle, avoid talking to the press abroad, treating foreign policy like domestic public relations, and confusing branding with leadership. When reality finally intruded, there was no substance to fall back on. Image without depth survives only until it is tested. Trump tested it and it failed. This is not simply about Trump insulting Modi. This is about Modi allowing himself to be insulted repeatedly. Power is not about slogans, it is about defending dignity when challenged. Today, Narendra Modi is not shaping the narrative, he is trying to survive inside someone else's shadow. The fear of Trump is very visible. Thank you for watching. I am Ajay Prakash.